Minecraft has been changing very rapidly in the last couple of years. We have gotten deeper depths, more bountiful oceans, and a totally revamped dimension in the Nether. But that begs the question, with all these new updates, why hasn't there been an upgrade to the Nether Fortress, which is a fundamental part of the game? I am here to make the case that after 12 years of existence, it's time for the Nether Fortress to finally have an update. When the 1.16 Nether update came out in 2020, there are many things to be excited for, from the Crimson Trees to the Treacherous Bastions. It's safe to say that the update brought a lot of new features for the player base to try out. Unfortunately, the Nether Fortress was not one of those features, which is pretty much my first point. If you're going to update the Nether, why not update pre-existing structures like the Nether Fortress? It also has no sense of adventure anymore. You go there to get blaze rods, wither skeleton heads, or nether quartz. That's it. And other than the chests, there's nothing to explore, which is very disappointing, as structures like the Woodland Mansion, Ocean Monument, and Bastion all have various different rooms and mazes inside them to explore that adds a whole new element to the build. Consequently, the structures are also a lot harder to survive, which makes it more of a challenge. The last thing I'll say is that the color scheme and actual architecture of the fortress is rather boring. I mean, for starters, almost the whole thing is made out of one single block type, that being nether brick. Also, every single room in the structure is just a hallway that leads to other hallways, especially when you compare it to another nether structure, such as the Bastion. The colors fail to excite, and the pattern of the build is far too predictable. Yes, it's true that there are other structures that are in desperate need of a rework, such as the Pyramid, Witch Hut, and the Desert Wall. But these structures aren't integral to the game like the Nether Fortress is. Without the fortress, there would be no Wither boss battle, potions, or a way to get to the end. Other than speedrunners, I think we can all agree that updating the Nether Fortress is a good idea, and should be dealt with sooner rather than later. And just imagine, if an old structure like the Nether Fortress gets updated, maybe it'll start a trend of other structures being reworked for the better. I'm looking at you, Desert Well.